Jesus. That's all I'm gonna say. Half not. I really want to finish this project. It's probably not gonna work today, but we'll see. I am done with this project. And this project makes me doubt myself as well. Not because I'm not good at it, it's the hours that it takes that should not be. I thought this was gonna be way easier, but apparently not. Apparently not. Give me a second, guys. Alright, welcome back. Probably because I didn't say space between, but it looks very similar. I'm not dissatisfied at all. But let's work on a gap on a hero between the items. Didn't do a dent. Also, okay. Okay, you want me to do it the other way? That's also fine. No worries. That's enough spacing. And for the paragraph, also need to do that. No worries. Let's see. So the issue seems to be spacing in between. But how does these look bigger? Let me see if it actually decreases when I do that. No, the gap stays the same. Well, it changes, but not how I want it. Okay, so let's see what's it all about. So let's go to popular. Okay. And let's see what it's all about. I have it here. I'm gonna see what we are doing here. Is it the swiper thing? Okay, this is swiper thing. I'm inclined not to change the swiper stuff. So I'm gonna give it a subheading and padding. Or margin, as I said, margin of left 4. Let's see what happens. Fine by me. But I want to see what happens if I'm going to slowly decrease. Yeah. No, okay. The solution for me is to say text center. That will solve most of the things. Probably not. Why not? Because I need to be text center doesn't matter here because I have justify start. I should say justify center. That is my solution for this, right? So just gonna say it like that. Let's go to the next one. Populous cities in Mexico has a bit of a more padding. Cities of Mexico. Even more. Not sure which one exists, so. Okay. 12. Would even be bigger. 16 maybe. Fine by me. And also for the slides and stuff. I would say like 16 even. Sure. So let's keep it at 16. And margin top, professional, it's way bigger. Padding top, to the margin top. Okay. And on the paragraph, that's like a maximum amount. I can do two things. I could put a break after profile, so let's do that. Let's do BR. Let's see how that looks on mobile. Okay. So that is not motivated on mobile. So max width. So I don't know how many characters that is actually. Great. Works by me. Let's go to the next part. The spacing below key Y2, I would say padding top 2, but not the other stuff. Let me see. Padding bottom 2. I would say padding top only. And then we have the spacing that we want. Right, next one. I'm satisfied with this section. Okay, let's check the other one. Satisfied with the section. Okay, let's go to recent. So, and then the fix would be we have a justify start, but we want to do justify center and remove the T. Okay. See more. I see. So it's actually hidden on medium devices, the button. Let me see where it is. So medium devices, it's hidden. Gone. Okay. Property. Get quote now. It seems that the paragraph and the heading has some issues. I'm not sure which one that is. So let's check the stack. Recent CTA. Okay. So on the heading, we want to have a heading. We want to have classes. We want to say the max. Wait. Off. I would say 16. I have to check how it looks on mobile. Great. Great. Now we have a padding issue in the paragraph. Margin bottom of 6. That could be 4. Let's see. Even 2, I would say. Okay. Not bad. The images could be bigger, but I'm not gonna do that. Thank you. No, let's do that. How come their images are bigger and mine is not? 192, 184. Okay. 2, 184. Okay. How does it look on mobile? Not bad. Okay. That's fixed. Let's check the next one. It seems that they all have like a maximum width of 20 characters on medium devices. So let's do that on the testimonials. So let's go up and let's see how the text is initiated. Just as text, and we're going to go to each testimonial text. Okay. 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 We're gonna put a max medium. We're gonna put a max width of 20 characters and see how it looks. could actually be maybe 28. That's too big. Let's do 24. Okay. Seems there's like a min width. And there's also a min spacing. But I'm gonna leave it at that. What? Okay. Okay. I'm happy with the spacing though. Okay. Let's see the next one. Seems that we have some spacing issues here. Do we also have that here? Where is it? This one? Yeah, I can use more spacing, right? Not that small though. So let's do that. Between those, like the real text and let's do a margin bottom of 10. Oh, that is too high. Margin bottom 10. Not this one. Which one is it then? Okay, better. That looks about right. Not too shabby. Let's go to the next section, which is frequently asked questions, which also has more spacing. You see? Definitely more spacing, so let's work on that. Wait, when I'm changing this, I'm also changing that on a mobile. I have to take that into account. Okay. Let's see. It seems like these have more spacing than these ones, but do they really? They do, but not significantly, I would say. We're gonna just change it just in case. Let's go to the pack. Let's see which one we're gonna first change. That is the wrap around the heading and the paragraph. So let's see if we can find that. We can ask questions, paragraph. Right. And it has a margin bottom of 6. I would say much bottom of 10. Oh, that doesn't wrap both of them. Sorry about that. Margin bottom of 10. Sorry about that. Margin bottom of 10. No, it really needs to be the paragraph itself. Okay. General also has a little bit more spacing, so I would say that was a margin bottom of 4. And also the home buyers, let me see. blue color of ring, but I just want to do border black. And also for the other ones, border black. Seems like I have 3 different ones. Thought about that. Okay. The spacing between them could be a little bit bigger. I would say the margin top of 4. Okay. And the rounding could be like XL. Yep. Let's also do that one for the other ones. Rounding. XL. XL. Great. Seems that this one is already open by default. But the thing is, I do not have that here, so it's pretty much fixed. Let's go to the blog. I think it looks good. Okay. So for the part that is hidden, which are the arrows, let's see the SVGs. I'm searching for a hidden, not this one, not this one, this one. Not really. Interesting. Pretty sure this is an SVG section plus SVG. Am I at the right part? No, I'm not. I wanted to go to the block, that's why it wasn't working. What's going on here? We have a warning. What's with the A? Sounds a huge thing. Let's go to the block. Let's check hidden. Which is this one? But I want to have margin top 10 and a margin bottom 10. Let's see. Okay. It seems that it's too big. That's okay. So let's see. I'm fine with that. Let's work on this footer stuff, which is very complex. Very happy about the result. I think we're almost done even. Can do, I don't see big adjustments. I probably need to add this one on top. See? This part. It's going to look different from this one. And I think that's pretty much it. This is something I don't want to do now. Actually, no. I think we can leave that for tomorrow's stream. So let's close that out. actually we need to clean a bit, so let's do that. Those are the first things I want to remove. Also this one. We have a lot of things and projects that are finished that can be removed as well. For example, this one. So look at that. Remove the test, not needed. We'll keep this and show what that is. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay. Okay. Cleaning a bit, right? It's definitely needed, so okay. I don't want to have a messy things going on, so let's see what this is all about. Okay. Okay, this one can go. These ones can go. Research can go. What's this Figma about? Oh yeah, I was learning Figma. Not sure what this is all about. Let's check. Oh yeah, definitely not needed. This one can go to another volume. So then we can delete those. We can delete this one as well. that. So I'm gonna put this into documents because it's very important. Line 2 screenshot. That can go. Partisan client can be packed. Okay. Not sure what this is all about, but I probably don't need it. Okay. I do need this one. So this one is going into projects. I'm gonna see what this is all about. Let's see. Okay, this is like a hosted React. So let's. Okay, the guy didn't respond to this, so we can move that as well. I'm gonna keep this one. This one is definitely not needed here. I'm not sure what this is all about. Cleaning up, right? Let's see. Okay, this is the block. But you already had a block. Very interesting. So then we need to check the other map that it's the same. Let's go to the projects. And let's see, the block windsurf is the exact same. It's even better. Okay. No worries. Then I can delete the convert here. It's open. Sorry about that. Let's see what this is all about. About our website. That's empty. Because this is my 1 hour website challenge. Try again. Let's see what this is all about. Seems to be the same. So I'm gonna delete that then. And then I can put that here. This one can go here. This one can go here. create a new one. Learning GSAP. That's the fourth one. Okay, this is the artisan client. It's going to be tagged. I'm going to delete it if the artisan client is not doing anything about it. Put that here. Artisan client can go. It's a lot of cleaning, but it will be done soon. Then we're gonna start learning GSAP for a second, like really the beginning, right? And we're not gonna use React yet, but later on we're gonna use it with React and nextjs and Vue, probably. No promises. But yeah, let's get the website here. Green stock. GSAP. Tools finding showcase. Learn GSAP. Okay, learn GSAP. Getting started. Installation. Oh, I hate video stuff. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Skip these files. Okay, we're gonna open this project. I'm gonna put an index.html. And we're gonna do style.css and main.js. Okay. Now this one, this one. How it said it would be. So let's do live server. Okay. Now let's check if things work. Hello world. Okay. So let's do a reset. Okay, you know, let's let the AI do it. let me first link that. So let's go here and say link CSS. Let's style CSS. Good. And what I want to do is GSAP. Let's put it here. GSAP intro. Okay. Okay, everything is linked. We can reset in CSS to reset all the styles. Style CSS. That's what I want to do. Install ESLint for HTML. So HTML will format nicely. Not sure which one I'm using, so I want to do DeepSeek for this. Shouldn't be. Model doesn't exist. Okay. Okay. No worries. Did things change? Okay. Set the model. Maybe I should update root code. Root code. No. Okay, that has something to do with sure. It's empty. Okay. That looks empty. But no worries. See how it looks. Okay, that's working nicely. Great. Package JSON. Okay. Okay. Let's see what is happening on the background. Okay, I'm not sure what lava is. Let's check what this is all about. Oh, this Astro. We're not gonna do Astro, so this can go. Let's move the agency website because we're not gonna work them for a while. Let's go back to where we left. Let's make it pretty. Let's go here. And let's see if we can find the logo or something. I don't know. Grab ICO website. Oh, I'm not sure which one they're using. They're using the white version. Okay. favicon. Let's link favicon. Image is PNG. Not sure if this exists. Let's see. PNG. Let's see the type. Image. PNG. Okay. Come, version 2. Oh. PNG. Let's see if it works. Great. Alright. I'm not gonna do public, I'm just going to use the CDN. Let's also download the cheat sheet. It's good to know. So let's make a notes. That's an MD and cheat sheet. Okay. Setting it up for the next time, right? It's one of the goals, guys, because we're working on that. Okay. So we got the files. Insert helper fact. Okay, so let's see. Do I need GSub represent plugin? Yes, typically yes. If you're using GSub via script tag, not a build tool, GSub or temp and auto register the plugin along with the core has already loaded. I should recommend registering plugins so that builds don't drop during the tree shaking. You can register all your plugins once, like. Okay, so basically, if we're using GSub, for every GSub file what we're gonna do, we need to do this. Okay. Is it bad to register a plugin multiple times? No, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't help anything, nor does it hurt. If you're using a model's environment and want to avoid registering plugin multiple times, you can open GSub and all the plugin you need in a GSub file and then importing what you need from that file in other modules. For example, using a GSub core and draw as GSub could be. Okay, that. Like if I really want to do modular, I'm getting a TypeScript error. First, make sure you have official types of definitions that are found in the main GitHub repo. Okay, good to know. So I would say to notes TypeScript error. So I would do fac, right? Fac TypeScript error, and then learn how to read, guys. That's basically what I'm doing here. Copy. Okay. How can I load in non-ES modules versus GSub using build 2? Some builds may not understand ES models, so you can use the UMD Universal Module Destination Format instead. Do that, simply click npm and then UMD. The install help will copy and both code. For example, import GSub from. Notice that all files are in the dist subcategory. Okay. Why does my production build fail? Perhaps a webcam feels too high or create backed drop plugins to the fact you didn't reference the array or code for explicit register. Okay. Bonus plugins are already available to club GSub members. Thus they are not in the CDN. You must download them from your account dashboard. Okay. Great. Club, GSAP, and Netlify. Okay, well I'm not Club, GSAP, and Vercel, webflow, WordPress. We're not all doing those. And again, we were learning, so creating your first animation. In this article, going GSAP core fundamentals and animate some HTML elements. If it's not your end goal, don't worry. Whatever you plan to mention, the framework you use, techniques or principles will serve you well here. Okay, let's talk about animating with a class of blocks. It's called a tween. Okay. Let's see if everything is loading here. So let's see what it's all about. Oh, okay, it's a nextjs. Oh, I remember this. I'm gonna keep that one. Okay. Let me see. And the agency websites I also wanted to go here. And that we're pretty much done. Okay, so let's continue. I don't know what a tween is. What is a tween? What does tween mean? Age group, animation. A tween, short of in-betweening, refers to the process of generating intermediate frames between two images to create an illusion of motion. Okay. Okay. Let me read that again. In animation graphic design, tween, in short of in-betweening, refers to the process of generating intermediate frames between two. What do you mean by intermediate in the animation definition? What's intermediate? What's the phrase? Oh, okay. Generated. Okay. So it's a frame creator. Create frames between two placements. Okay. Creating an animation, and it has a box. What's going on? Skip these files. Okay. Let's create a dark mode for, go to style, and let's go to index first. I actually want to do it for the whole stuff. So let me see what happened here. What does it do? Okay, no worries. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna say for all, I want to background color also I want the color to be white. Okay. Let's insert also a font. So Google fonts, like a reasonable font, right? I think we had something like Jakarta, something. I really like that font. So get font, get embed code, and oh, I have multiple selected. Work sense. Open sense. And import. Okay. And I don't like this reset. I'm gonna change the reset to CCC reset. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Does it create a div? I'm gonna do flex. I wanted to justify. Oh, we don't have tailwind. Let's do I will call it middle, and let's put it like that, and let's go to style, and we're going to say, let's actually put this above. I don't necessarily mind. Also, this one can go. So we're gonna say middle. And we're gonna say display flex. I will use normal CSS for a while. Display flex. Line items. Okay. Line items center. And justify content center. Let's see how it looks. That is not middle to content. Let's see. No, it's good. Okay. I'm gonna do position relative. Okay. And we wanna transform. Translate X. Only 50%. Oh. Oh, we don't need this. We're just gonna do Y. Oh, I see. Wow, I haven't done that for a long time. Let me think. I think it's absolute even. You see how many trouble it can bring if you don't do it for a while, right? This is what we're gonna do. I keep it like that. Center, div, middle, screen, flexbox. Okay. Center, content. Okay. Ah, I see. So this should be HTML body. That's what you're saying? That's very interesting. Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay. Okay, we did some stuff here behind the scenes. This won't go, this won't go. Okay. Okay. So let's create a box inside of that, right? So let's go here. Let's check this one. So let's. What did I do with the middle? Down. Middle. Do I need to do this? Let me see. Is that a problem? It's not. Okay. Then we can say box. And the box is going to be width 200 pixels. Height 200 pixels. And it's gonna have a color, background color of green what? Green. And let's call it middle actually. Let's create a rounding. So I think that's border radius 16 pixels. And actually let's make this 60 box of 60. And let's remove the, let's save this and let's remove the inner box. Okay, I want the box to be a little bit lighter, so color picker. I don't have a color picker anymore. Seems not. Let's do goldenrod. Maybe a little bit more lighter. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Okay. So GSAP 2. The anything animation is called between, right? And it's gonna move. GSAP 2. Then I select the box, which I'm gonna call box then. So let's go here and let's go to style again. And instead of middle, call this box. See how it looks. Okay. GSAP 2 box x200. So okay, variables, the target, and the method. Okay, so let's go to main. We haven't initiated anything, so I'm curious what will happen. GSAP 2 box target. And we want the x to go 200. I think it's pixels. Let's see. Okay, but that's not an animation. This is the most common type. Tree will start to animate 2. Okay, but let me then work with a network. Dus jongen. I will do throttling. Okay, it's not a network issue, so no throttling. But let's go to 10. Okay, so I don't see animations or anything like that. I do see like the so let me reload this page. Okay, so why is that? So why is mine not working? CSS, quick start, so hidden, display block. Block. Let's check that. Display block. Is it because of this one? No. That's not the issue. Okay. Let's copy this one. That's better. But then I lost my. Okay. Let's not do that then. Okay. We got a method target project. The method is the most common of tree. The tree will start at the element constant and animate to the values defined in the tree. Use a front like a backwards, it animates from start value and ends at the current. Providing both start from 2. Okay, so let's do that. So from 2. Okay, but I have an animation issue. So let's go to the index, the HTML. Let's stop live server. And let's open live server. Okay, so seems like box screen. Let's check what's going on. Let's go to the fork. Okay. Okay, I don't get that effect. Maybe because of the justify or something. No, it's a box. Right, that's makes. Do I need to select a box or something? But I can do that. So let's do that. Document. Phunk. Box. Document. Query. Selector. And then we're gonna do box. And then we can say box. That doesn't matter. Okay. So you already ran to our first issue. Okay. Okay. So then let's go here. Let's do 0. Okay. Let's do 2 then. Okay, so mine is not animating, and we have to figure out why. So let's go to index. Let's read. What is centered content doing? Nothing. So we can entirely remove that. Okay, that's the first thing. Does it fix the issue? It doesn't. Okay, next. Could this potentially be the issue? The order of let me see. What's the main? Maybe I should register the plugin, but I have no idea which plugin this is. Green. Let's do something else. Fill. Blue. Okay, so it's not responding at all. No idea why. What if I just entirely copy, and let's see, instead of this, I will do this. No, absolutely nothing. Something did happen though. got to this one, but it did not give me a color change. Maybe I should send a duration or something? Duration 2. Oh, that's interesting. So the animation, their library is outdated. Their steps is outdated because mine doesn't work when I do that. It does it instantly. Then there's probably a loop as well. Loop. True. Okay, that's not looping. From 2. Maybe Jojo? There we go. Let me see what kind of effects it has. So when I press loop, what kind of do they have? Doesn't give me anything. Okay. Let's go to G-sub. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Also have an error. Expression accepted. Okay. Okay. So fill is not an option anymore. Or I should do single quotes maybe? Is that an issue? Okay. I have no idea. Let's try it again. There's no animation. Let's try to do it in the script here. Let's see what happens. Maybe that's the mistake. Okay, that's definitely not a problem. Let's leave the fill blue out of it. Also from 2, right? So let's do 2. Okay, that works. And then fill blue doesn't work. Why not? And also there's a comma here, whether it gets removed. Okay. Okay, so the fill property is not a property anymore. This is outdated. Because the color change is not here anymore. The blue one. Let me try another color maybe, like green. No. Most definitely not. Maybe it's me, right? Like, let me see what's going on here. I assume they gave a color to the circle, right? Circle, outline. This is not what I'm looking for. It is. So outline, fill, none. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Color, maybe? That works? Okay. Background. Color. Maybe it's because in SVG. Ah! You see? Okay. Hey, I'm just starting out my full-stack journey and I never went to any college, so I'm self-learning in my 30s. Could you give me any tips? I'm not a full-stack developer, but what you should do, depending on what you're going to do, because full-stack is broad, first you go to roadmap.sh and you're gonna decide what kind of full-stack you're going to do, because there's a lot of ways you can go around with the full-stack, right? And when you learn that, you have to eventually decide on, let me see, a framework. I'm not seeing it here, but probably gonna follow the tutorial, you're gonna see that. Yeah, talking about that. And then you have to decide the framework. Are you gonna go with React? Are you gonna go with Vue? Are you gonna go with Svelte? Right, depending on the job market, you want to decide. So you have to go to your country, right, and you go online and you're gonna see what are the types of jobs that what is the most available, or I could say not a lot apply to, right? That could also increase the chances. Now here they're saying that you should go for React, so let's assume we do that. Now what you would do is you will go to JS Mastery and you're gonna start React. And then you're just gonna learn and learn and build and learn and build. Because this is a very clear React development eventually. And then yeah, you learn all these things by that channel. So yeah, I'm gonna write it down for you. So roadmap sh and then JS mastery when you learn HTML, CSS, JS. NPM and newyork. I hope that clears everything up. Good luck. Alright, so that was green, that's blue. Okay. Light blue. Okay. Blue, baby blue, I'm not sure. Okay, cyan. Okay, I see what's happening. Let's do the duration of 5. Okay. Yeah. But if I don't do any duration, it's going to go increasingly fast. Right? It's going to do it once even. That's how fast it does it. Okay. Clear. This is something else what I'm doing right now. This is I'm learning advanced animations in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So I will show you. You have HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then I'm learning advanced animations of between CSS and JavaScript. Thank you so much. Is it good to start learning my dirties? Well, that depends on what country you're from, right? I would say it's always a good decision to learn it, but yeah, I'm incredibly biased when it comes to programming. So it depends on your goals. Do you just want to program, or do you want to earn money? Right? Like there are a lot of ways to earn money, and programming is one of them. Not sure if that is the advice you're looking for, but that is the closest unbiased advice I can give. So we have different ones. These are two, the most common of three, that only go to something from, like a backward to, but it animates from the defined values between and enter the element current state. Okay, so what I should expect then is that it should go back to the original state. So let's see if that is true. Okay, so it starts from the end to the beginning, and then you have from to. Doesn't do anything. Why? Let's see. You devote point and ending values. Okay, so you have to do it a bit differently. Yeah, okay. Ah, okay. So I need to define two quotes. And set? Let's do set. I think that's an instant then. Yeah, that's an instant. Okay, good. So those are 4 functions. Target of targets. Next up we have to tell GSub what we want to animate. Under the hood, GSubs uses document query selector also. For HTML or SVG targets, you can use a selector like class or ID, and you can pass a vary even in an array. Right, so let's check. So this is what we're doing, but I eventually said this one. Right? Okay. Complex CSS selectors. Okay, so you can also select this, or even like an array. But why would I want to do that? Or maybe I have an idea. If you have like a stack of images that you're going through. Okay. The parse object, which is this one, contains all the information about the animation. This can be arbitrary properties you want to animate, or special properties that influence the behavior of the animation, like duration, on complete, and repeat. Okay, so what can I animate? User can also animate anything. There's no predetermined type. This includes CSS properties, custom objects, even CSS variables, and complex strings. The most commonly animated properties are transform and opacity. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay. First of all, where they can be used to move around, scale up, spin down. Transform and opacity are also very performant because they don't affect layout. True. So it's less work for the browser. When possible, use transform and opacity for animation rather than top, left, or margin. Okay, great. You may be familiar with transform from CSS. Yes. Rotate. Okay. Translate. That's why. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a percentage here. Okay, but I don't know these. Okay. Well, let's try it anyways. So we had an X of 120 duration and background color of cyan, and we're gonna add rotation. I don't like that I don't have any autocomplete. That really annoys me. And y% is going to be 50 with a comma. Let's see what happens. Okay, I have seen nothing happen, so let's do yo-yo, true. Okay, nothing's happening. Let's see why. Oh, I know why. Because I said that I was going to set it instantly. So let's do 2. Cool. That saves me time. Rune, did I answer your question properly? Do you need any help? Like I'm willing to provide you help, but you have to tell me, right? So. It's not rolling back though. I did saw a property. Yo-yo true. Because it takes 5 seconds. Okay. I did study computer science, but I have a goal in this channel is making 600 today within 7 years. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of self-studying, and school doesn't learn you shit. So school learns you to get a job, and school learns you to think about certain stuff in a particular way. And the things that I'm doing, if I think about school, this is what I learned about school. I learned HTML, CSS, and it doesn't even say some, and a little bit of Node.js and a little bit about this one. So we skipped all these packages as well. So that was my exam. And what I learn now, I basically know all the way, like I want to say like I'm fluent in full stack, but I would know until I don't know this, right? I don't know this stuff. HWS. I also don't know these ones. So pretty much I'm pretty okay with these ones. But yeah, you really need, especially when it comes to authentication, and this one, these ones you need to know that. So if you want to go full stack, but I'm mostly doing front end development. So this is this one, front end development. This is what I'm doing. It looks more complicated than it actually is. But this is like the full road, right? And the other roadmap is actually showing you the basics, and then you can go deeper and deeper and deeper, right? That solely depends on you. So if you want to go more into the back end of the full stack, then you can learn all these stuff. And it seems overwhelming. You don't need to know all these things. But some of them you do need to. But this roadmap, what it's teaching you, is giving you checkpoints, right? And some checkpoints, there are options, right? Alternative option. So let's do it again. Okay. So here's a list of shorthand transformations and other use properties. Okay, but we had a cheat sheet somewhere. So let's see if these are on a cheat sheet. I will show you also a neat trick which you can know. In every browser, you can say add this to new group, and you can say localhost. So you never lose track which one is your real website. You can also do this in Google Chrome. Matt. Yes and no. It wouldn't hurt. Let's put it that way. But let me give you an example. Right? Let's go to Paint. So sometimes you want to use a certain logic, right? Well, one of those logic that you will learn in school is sets. So sets are basically a theory how things can or will overlap, right? So let's assume we have like A, and this is B, and then we have here, let me get my brush, we have an area that we can say, okay, this overlaps. Now we can use this in our advantage when we are programming. We can say something like, hey, we have certain stuff, I want them to overlap. So this could be used in mathematics. You can translate this in maths. Or you could say, I only want to use this area here with B. But you can see this anywhere. You can actually see this in Figma as well. So I'm showing you. Figma is a, I would say, a design program. We also are using those here. Let's see if I get the options here somewhere. I cannot edit because this is a closed property. Let's open up something that I can edit. So let's go to design, for example. Let me see if I can go to a shape, maybe. See, like a shape or something. Now with this shape, we can do certain stuff. We can make this not only this one, but we can also use options. I'm not sure. Here, we can use it as mask, right? To overlap, for example, or have a certain option. So most things that you will learn for programming, you can also use them anywhere else. So I would say this is a very going off the topic. Like, do you need to learn math? The answer is yes and no. So if you want to apply it directly, then you have to learn data structures and algorithms. If you don't know what that is, I'm not sure if they talk about it here, roadmaps. Data. Here, data structures. They talk about this. Well, you see here, in blockchain, you really need it, right? And maybe in databases, you're gonna use that because it's called relational databases, and you need set theory. You don't necessarily need it, but you can use set theory in your advantage when you're learning databases, for example. So the answer is yes and no. And if you're gonna learn it, then you need to learn discrete mathematics. But if you're gonna go for Pro Stack, I would definitely not start learning maths before. It wouldn't hurt, but definitely no. I would lean towards no. Yeah. Let's see. X. Oh yeah. We were going to the cheat sheet, and I wanna see what if they have all their things that I can use, all the properties. So that is a no. And I don't know this by hand, So let's look that up. Let's go to properties. Maybe I looked over it. Okay. So we can definitely, we should definitely go here and go to documentation. I'm gonna look for properties. Word selector line stars voice. Okay, there's a lot of things. Okay. CSS properties. Okay. I'm really annoyed about that. So I won't be able to. There is a list of the shorter transformation and other commonly used properties. Yeah. I'm very angry about that. Very angry. How am I supposed to know? What it's basically saying is that any CSS property will work. That's not good. Let me close these ones. Okay, so let me write out these questions. Any CSS prop will work. Let me see what the AI will answer if I say that. So let me get the AI here. Okay. In GSAP, will any CSS property work in JS4? Okay. Okay. It says yes. That's pretty cool. You can handle CSS variables as well. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it a bit low? Maybe I was talking low. That could also be. Or my music is too high. How about that? Yeah. Alright. So if that is true, could you provide me the complete list of this? Okay, so basically what it's saying is that any would work. So let's go back, all the way back. Okay. Let's see if it still works. Right. So good. Okay, by default, YouTube will use pixels and degrees for transform, but you can other use like virtual viewport width, radians, or even do your own calculations. Oh, that's wow. Okay, let's try this one. You don't know what Inner-Vation means, but basically it explains everything what is here. That is the inner width of a browser. but I want to see if that holds true to what I'm gonna do now. So let's see. Let's go here. Let's go to here. Oh yes, most definitely. Oh, that's very good. Yeah. This basically means go to the 50% of the screen that is available. So if I make it bigger, should that do that? Let's see. Okay, great. But when it's fully loaded, it doesn't continue anymore. Properties like filter and box shadow are CPU intensive for browser to render. Animate with care and make sure to test on low-end devices. Okay. Just like HTML elements, SVG elements can be animated with transform shorthand. Additionally, you can animate SVG's attributes like height, fill, stroke, CX, and opacity, and even view box and attribute objects. Okay. Let me read that. When we say anything, we mean anything. GSEL doesn't even need DOM elements in order to animate properties. You can target literally any property of any object, even arbitrary ones you create like this. So let object be my num is 10 and my color is red. Okay, so you're defining a key and a value and you store it in an object. So you use the object and you want my num to be 200 and my color to be blue, and on update you want to log both of these values. So probably what's going to happen if I'm going to do that, let me see if I can do it in a good way. So let's go here, and we already have box. What we're gonna say, let object, I'm gonna copy that, those two, I'm gonna say object, so this one is unused, so let's comment that out. Great. And then my number, my color is blue, and update, on update, I'm not sure where it's coming from, I have to check that. On update. Let me check. So let's go to OK and let's check on update. Okay, it's a scroll smoother, or it's a variable. No, it's not a variable. Let me see what this is all about. Okay, that shows me nothing. Again, on update. On update params. An array of parameters to pass on update function. On update, a function that should be called every time the animates update on every frame of the animation update. Okay, so it is what I thought this was going to be. So basically what it's saying is that any update that's going to happen here, I'm not sure what my num is going to do, but any update here is going to be logged in my console. So let's open that. So let's go here, and then let's go to the console. So let's clear that console and let's play. Did I save? Yes, I did. Did I save others? I did. Okay. Okay, so this is the result I'm getting. And the reason why I get this is because all these frames in between, they framed it, and I'm logging those. I'm logging in the numbers that it's starting with, and I'm logging the color that it was at that moment in time. Okay, seems reasonable. Why don't I see it? That's probably because of the duration. But if I increase the duration, probably I will get more logs. So let's see what happens. I don't see anything, but okay, it is animating, right? A lot of more times. Okay, so it is behaving that I thought it would be. I'm only not happy about that it's not showing me. I'm not sure why it's bugging out like that, so because I don't see the animation happening, right? I'm not sure why that is. Oh, I do know why that is. I will show you why that is. But how would I adjust such a thing? That I have to think about it. So let's see how they do it here. They don't do that here. Create an object. Okay, but we're not using this, so. Okay, so what it's doing here, you would assume that this box will be moving, but it won't because this object is not that box. Which is totally fine, by the way. But let me think about how I can do that. So let's assume we are going to do a box, right? So then I have to add extra attributes. Let me see if I can do that. So let's go upstairs. Up. Let me see, because it was talking about you can store properties somewhere. Okay, it's not talking about that. Let's scroll a bit down. Okay, so there's no storing here. So we have to do that manually. Really need to think about that. I don't want to guess here. What we can do, we can say let my num be equal to 20 and let my color be equal to red. But I'm not sure if it's going to respond. So this is a way to do that stuff. Okay, let me see. I have the object box, but I'm not sure if this is going to give me an error. Duration 5. My number, duration 5. Okay, it's not recognizing. Okay, I know why. Because my number is not the same as X. So probably if I would do this, let me see what happens. Oh. And I do this as X. Would it respond? Yeah. Okay. And then pack. This is not recommended. Ground color. Don't try this at home. Okay, background color red to blue is not working because I didn't call this background color. Okay, and that should fix the issues. And let's see on the desk. Okay, 20 red, but it's not necessarily showing an update. Let me clear that. Let's start it again.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry.
And the reason why it doesn't track is probably because I don't have keys and values. But basically, I have to then give properties to the box, but the box already exists in the normal HTML. But it's not a big deal. We know it's working, so that's the most important part. Okay, let's go back all the way. Something like that. Okay. All right, we're back. So, next one. We did this, we did that. Transform shorthands. We did not do this one. Yo-yo true. So what should happen, it should go back after 5 seconds. It doesn't, but I don't know why yet. No idea. It's not important though. Okay. Yeah, we've been here. Okay, so let's see. Just like HTML SVGs. Yeah, and we did this one. Great. Advanced assembly. In the below we box on canvas, we're animating the XY cells stored in position object, and then we animating the canvas at each stick of the animation. Okay. So we have the canvas ID. So ID of canvas. We have a const x is get context 2D. Okay, if you want to have a context of 2D, let me see if I can find it. This is also the way to HTML in Pixie.js. I don't know what Pixie.js is, so let's figure that out. Pixie.js. Pixie.js, the HTML5 creation engine. That's a bit broad. Oh, okay. It's a 2D renderer. Okay, do they have examples or something? It's free also. They have like a background. Okay. I just want to see certain examples. Blog sponsors. Examples. Okay. Text. Okay, this is basic text examples. Okay. Animated sprite. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's why it's adding a 2D. Okay, get context 2D. CTX fill style. That's also from Pixie.js probably. No worries. Friction draw. Clear rectangle. 0, 0, 300, 300. So I'll go here. Okay. Fill rectangle. Position X, position Y. 100, 100. Okay. I'm not sure where it's calling from this. Oh yeah, it's here. Okay. Let position these ones. 100, 100. So it can animate the position. Duration of 4. Okay, that's why an update draw. Unlike .ms, canvas needs to be redrawn and cleared on every tick. Okay, I did not know that. Okay. But it's still not clear to me what an update, what kind of function. It's like an, we don't have a draw here. So we can go to the documentation. That is also, if you're programming, you have to get used to read a lot. If you think you would know everything, you won't. You have to look a lot of this stuff up. So let's go to canvas. So there should be then a attribute called draw. Okay, we have, okay. So now it's getting clear, right? CTX. Okay. But I don't still see draw. Draw. Okay. Draw. Okay, so it's a specific keyword. Let's see if I run update console log draw. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but it should draw nothing. Draw is not defined. Okay, so draw is very specific for see function draw. Oh, okay. Ah, that's why you need to read, right? I didn't read that the function is called draw. Okay. So basically, it wants to know every position of the draw. That is what's happening. Let me see if there's actually a console here. Embed fork. Okay, there's not. But basically, every frame, it's getting the values of that. Okay, let's go back where we were. Repeats and alternating. Okay. Do we have a repeat? How many times the animation should repeat? Okay, so that's why yo-yo wasn't working. It needs to have a repeat function probably. Okay, so let's try it. Repeat -1, which means indefinite, and that's yo-yo. True. Let's see what happens. Oh, I got 2 times. Okay, what if I do 2 times? Oh, it got stuck. Why not? Why? Let me see. Box, draw. Oh, because of this one. So I want to do this indefinitely. So let's see if it does it more than 1. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Is that script word in HTML? Is that doing? Yes. So this basically means it actually says that the script allows others to include dynamic script and data blocks in our documents. So it has certain functions, right? But basically what it's doing, it adds dynamic content or functional content or functions into HTML, where we usually use this file for the main.js. Okay. Duration, delay, repeat, stagger, times in seconds between the start of each element if multiple targets are provided. Okay, that's a bit broad. I have to see that in practice. Controls the rate of the change during the animation, like the most personality or feel. Default is power out 1. Okay. So we applied these ones, right? Let's do delays. Can it be rerun? Okay. Okay, so basically I am saying that the duration should 1 and repeat delay. No idea what that means. So it's a repeat delay. That didn't say that. Let's go back. Oh, let's stay here actually. It says repeat. It doesn't say repeat delay. So initialization, duration, repeat, repeat delay. Delays the start of this animation. Okay, so let's look that up. Repeat delay. Sets or gets the amount of time in seconds between repeats. So an example. For example, if repeat is 2 and repeat is delay, the timeline will play initially and then wait 1 second before it repeats, then play again. Okay, let's see if that holds true. So it repeats 1 time, then it has a repeat delay of 1 second. So while this 1 second is playing, after that second it's gonna play once. So the first second, then wait 1 second while this one is playing, because it's waited 1 second, so this is the second second, and that is the third second. That's basically what happened. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So it's just wait. Okay. Okay, let's yeah, well this is very simple. This if you know a bit of like CSS, then you pretty much can understand what's happening. And I'm also trying to explain, right? I'm not also explaining to myself, but I'm explaining to you guys, right? And you see that coding isn't not necessarily difficult, but you have to pay a lot of attention. Because when we were at this example, let me see which example that was. Can't not find it anymore probably. It was this one. Like this example, I wasn't reading, right? I wasn't reading. I said draw, and then I asked where's draw coming from? Well, draw is coming from here. And for the other one, the canvas get context 2D. I had to go to the canvas and read what 2D was, right? And also, just not reading right is really fatal when it comes to programming. That's how hard it is. Also the positioning, right? I got that wrong. It's like, where's position X coming from? And then I realized like, oh yeah, it's coming from here, because it initially set a position and it has a value X, so it's getting the variable with the value. So it's a bit more advanced. You will get this when you're somewhere middle of learning a language, but yeah, that's basically what this is. Easy. Bounce out. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do ease, and we would say bounce out. Let's go to ours. Okay, let's bounce out. So at the end, oh, that's cool. Great. A linear is just none. So if I don't do a value, then it's probably gonna do this one. Yeah, so this is a bit of a little bit of a math what we're talking about. It's a mathematical calculation, right? And it change. You can, with animations, if you can track a certain part and you need a certain value, then you need to use math. Right? You see here, and with some coding you can grab a specific value, like here or something, right? But we only use this with advanced animations, not necessarily every day or something. I can remember when I use this. For most easy, we're able to specify a type. There are 3 types in EASE: in, out, and in, out. Okay, so let's go to easing.net. Easing.net, and let's apply easing.net. That's easings. Okay. Let's try in this one. So here, there's some mathematics here. You see? This function can be used using keyframes. Unfortunately, the easing function cannot be set with any post CSS plugins. Okay. So this would be then a function. Oh no, there is trick. Not sure what you mean by that. I'm gonna be very sneaky. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Right? I'm gonna say this function here, and we're gonna remove the TypeScript. Don't worry about what it means. And I'm gonna see if I can apply this one. I don't think so. I don't think it will error out. Maybe not. Okay, it works. It seems. Let me go to easing one. So in, out, elastic. Is there like a play button for this? Okay. Okay. So let's go here again to this one. Okay. So that's the bounce effect. In, out, elastic. That's this one. So it does work. Oh, there's trigonometry in this math. Oh. Yes. But you see how I just applied it, right? I just copied, right? I just copied something. Let me try this one, if it also works for this one. I just say, hey, I copy. And I just applied it. So there was no thinking at my side, right? Easy in elastic. I'm not sure if it works, but let's see. So if I remove this, let me see if it wasn't false. That it actually is working. Oof, that is a big oof. So it's not working. Okay, we need to figure that out. Got the value. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. You know what? I think this is a good question, AI. How would I implement this? Let's let the AI let's have some fun. Let's AI. Am I doing this right? We're very close. Oh, I should remove that? Okay. Okay. Let's try that. Ooh, well, would you look at that? Awesome. That was a good elastic. So let's do something more complicated, like this one. Oh, it doesn't look complicated, but remove the TypeScript because we're not using TypeScript. Oh, that's awesome. See? Oh, it was working. Now it's not working anymore. Why not? Did I do something wrong? Ease in elastic. Okay, this one does work. Okay, let's do that again. Great. Great. Move this one. Great. Ease inbounds. Okay, it's not necessarily something. Okay, let's do something else. Ease inbounds. Okay, let's do that one. Let's see what happens here. Bounds. Okay, some of them don't work. I'm not sure why, but the other one did. Which one was it that I used? Was it this one? Or was it this one? Not sure. Oh, it looks like this one. Okay, let's do that again. Okay. Good. We'll figure out why some of them aren't working. Maybe that's because it already has something, right? Maybe I used the wrong one, right? That could also be. Let's try another one. Just the last one. It doesn't matter if it works now. We're still at the beginning. it's not a big deal. So let's check it. Okay, that works. Great. That's the easy. That was some advanced stuff, right? That was not beginner stuff. Don't worry too much about it. I'm gonna set it to bounce, bounce out again, so we don't get lost. Yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, so these are basically what these are saying. These are their own interpretation of easings.net, right? They have certain ease out things. These are their default functions. Start slow and decelerating. Okay, let's see how long this one is. It's pretty long, so I'm out for it for now. Alright, I think that's just about enough. Yeah, that's enough for me. Next time we're gonna work on, let me see, what is this? Do I already have it here, by the way? Let's do it again. Okay, we already have that, so that can go. So next time we're probably gonna finish the website here. Show you. We're using a framework called SVELTE. So SVELTE is a JavaScript framework. So you have like React, you have like Vue, you have like Svelte, Angular. But those things you learn when you know some JavaScript. So by that later. Anyways, this is the website that I'm building. So next time we're gonna finish the footer. The spacing is not quite right, and we're gonna do last finishing touches, but basically it works like it should. Right? Also this one works, this one works, everything seems to be working. So yeah, all good. Yeah, probably next time we're gonna work on a mobile app. Maybe. We'll see. Or we're gonna finish this one. Not sure. The reason why I'm doing 4 projects at the same time is because sometimes I get bored of one project and I will do the other one. So yeah. That is it for today. And also remember this trick. This trick is really good. Right? You can just set a group, right? Add to a group, new group, and you can say like Google, right? And then it's gonna be this one. Close group. Alright. See you guys later. See ya, Rune. Don't worry too much about it. I have a lot of experience. And eventually you will also get experience. You just need to practice every day. Well, every day. At least every week. So yeah.